Chapter 1. Welcome to another story on our channel. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe so you never miss a new adventure. It was a sunny day. The sky was blue. The birds were singing. Emma was happy. She had a new phone. It was shiny and red. She loved her phone. Emma was a student. She went to school every morning. On the bus, she listened to music. At school, she took photos with her friends. After school, she played games and sent messages. Her phone was always with her. One day, Emma was late. She ran to the bus. Her phone was in her hand. She was not careful. She tripped. Her phone flew into the air. It hit the ground. Crack! The screen broke. Emma looked at the phone. Her heart sank. "No," she said. She picked up the phone. The screen was black. It did not turn on. She pressed the button. Nothing happened. Emma sat on the bench. She was sad. "What will I do?" she asked. Her friend Jake walked by. He saw Emma. "Are you okay?" he asked. "My phone is broken," she said. Jake looked at it. "That's bad," he said. "Did you drop it?" "Yes," said Emma. "I was running." Jake sat next to her. "Maybe we can fix it," he said. Emma smiled a little. "Do you think so?" "Let's try," he said. They went to the library. They used a computer. They searched for help. "How to fix a broken phone screen," Emma typed. Many pages came up. Jake read one. "It says we need a new screen," he said. Emma frowned. "That costs money," she said. Jake nodded. "Yes, but maybe we can find a cheap one." They searched online stores. They found a screen. It was not too expensive, but Emma did not have enough money. "I need to save," she said. "I can't buy it now." Jake had an idea. "Let's do small jobs," he said. Emma looked at him. "Jobs?" "Yes," he said. "We can help neighbors. We can clean yards, wash cars, or walk dogs." Emma thought about it. "That's a good idea," she said. That weekend, they started. They knocked on doors. Some people said no. Some people said yes. Mr. Wilson, their neighbor, needed help. His yard was messy. "Can you clean this?" he asked. "Yes," they said. They worked hard. They picked up leaves. They pulled weeds. They swept the path. After 2 hours, the yard looked nice. Mr. Wilson smiled. "Good job," he said. He gave them money. They walked to the next house. Mrs. Lopez needed help. Her car was dirty. "Can you wash my car?" she asked. "Yes," they said. They washed the car. It was shiny and clean. Mrs. Lopez gave them money too. After 3 days, Emma had enough. "I can buy the screen," she said. Jake smiled. "Let's order it." They used the library computer again. They ordered the screen. It would arrive in 5 days. Emma was excited. She waited every day. Finally, the package came. She opened it. The screen was there. Now they had to fix the phone. They watched a video. It showed each step. "Be careful," the man in the video said. They followed the steps. They used small tools. It was hard work. Emma was nervous. Her hands shook. She held the new screen. "What if I break it?" she asked. "You won't," said Jake. "Just go slow." Emma took a deep breath. She connected the screen. She closed the phone. She pressed the button. The screen lit up. The phone turned on. "It works," she said. Jake cheered. "You did it." Emma smiled. "We did it." She hugged Jake. "Thank you," she said. Jake laughed. "No problem." Emma looked at the phone. It was not new, but it worked. She was happy. The next day, she went to school. She showed her friends. "My phone is okay now," she said. "How did you fix it?" asked Mia. Emma told them. "We worked. We saved money. We fixed it ourselves." Her friends were surprised. "Wow," they said. "That's cool." Emma felt proud. She learned something important. Phones can break, but problems can be solved. Chapter 2. Emma felt proud every time she looked at her phone. It wasn't shiny and new anymore, but it had a story. It had scratches on the sides and a tiny crack on the corner, but it worked. That made her happy. Every day after school, she talked with Jake. They became good friends. They laughed a lot. They remembered the time they cleaned Mr. Wilson's yard and how the dog at Mrs. Lopez's house jumped into the soapy water. One afternoon, Emma got a message from her mom. "Don't forget your dentist appointment," it said. Emma looked at the phone. The message showed clearly on the screen. She smiled. "Good thing it works again," she said. But later that night, something strange happened. The screen started to blink. The light went on and off. Emma tapped the side. Nothing changed. "Oh no," she said. The next morning, the phone wouldn't turn on. Emma ran to Jake. "It's doing something weird," she said. Jake took the phone. He pressed the button. The phone blinked once and turned off again. He said. "Maybe something is loose inside." Emma's heart sank. "Do we have to fix it again?" Jake shrugged. "Let's open it and see." They went to his garage. They had tools now. Emma opened the phone slowly. She remembered the steps. Jake helped her hold the pieces. Inside, they saw a small wire was not connected. Jake pointed. "This might be the problem," he said. Emma held the wire carefully. She clicked it into place. Then she closed the phone and pressed the power button. The screen came on. "Yes!" they shouted together. Emma laughed. "You're really good at this," she said. Jake smiled. "You are too." They looked at each other. They were quiet for a moment. Then Emma said, "Maybe we can help other people." Jake nodded. "Like fixing phones?" "Yes," Emma said. "Lots of kids break their phones. Maybe we can fix them." Jake liked the idea. "We can make posters," he said. "We can tell people at school." That weekend, they made posters. Emma drew pictures. Jake wrote the words. The posters said, "Broken phone? We can help. Cheap repairs." They put the posters near the school and at the library. Soon, students started asking for help. First came Lily. Her phone had water inside. Emma and Jake dried it with rice and warm air. After 2 days, the phone worked again. Then came Marcus. His charger port was dirty. Jake cleaned it with a soft brush. Emma smiled. "You're good with small things," she said. Jake grinned. "And you're good with patience." More students came. They didn't ask for much money, just a little to buy tools. People said thank you and gave them snacks too. One day, the school principal saw a poster. She called them to her office. Emma was nervous. "Are we in trouble?" she asked. Jake said, "I hope not." In the office, the principal smiled. "I heard you are fixing phones," she said. Emma nodded. "Yes, we try to help." The principal showed them her phone. "Can you look at this? It's slow." Emma and Jake looked at it. They cleaned some apps and updated the system. After 10 minutes, the phone was faster. The principal smiled. "Great work," she said. "You are smart and kind." Emma felt proud again. "Thank you," she said. The next week, the school newsletter talked about them. There was a photo of Emma and Jake with tools and phones. Their classmates clapped. "You're famous now," said Mia. Emma laughed. "Only a little." Later, she sat under a tree with Jake. The sun was warm. Her phone was safe in her pocket. "I never thought a broken phone could bring something good," she said. Jake nodded. "It started with a problem," he said, "but we found a way to fix it." Emma looked up at the sky. "Maybe we can do more," she said. Jake smiled. "Maybe we can." Chapter 3. The summer break was coming. The sun stayed longer in the sky. Birds sang early in the morning. Emma and Jake had more time now. They still helped people with phones, but they also had new ideas. "Let's make a small repair stand," Jake said one afternoon. Emma looked curious. "A stand? Like a table?" "Yes," Jake said. "We can sit near the park. People can walk by. If someone has a phone problem, they can ask us." Emma liked that idea. "Let's do it," she said. They used old wood from Jake's garage. They painted a sign, "Phone Fixers, Fast and Friendly." On Saturday, they set up the stand. They brought tools, cloths, and a notebook. They smiled at everyone who passed by. Some people just looked and walked on. But after 1 hour, a boy came. His name was Leo. "My screen is frozen," he said. "Can you help?" Emma and Jake nodded. They looked at the phone. It just needed a soft reset. Jake pressed 2 buttons. The phone restarted. The screen worked again. "Thanks," said Leo. He gave them some coins. Emma wrote his name in the notebook. "Our first customer at the stand," she said. More people came that day. A mom with her son, an old man with big glasses, and a teenager who dropped his phone in a puddle. Emma and Jake helped them all. At the end of the day, Emma looked at Jake. "I had fun," she said. "Me too," he said. "I think we're a team." They smiled. They cleaned the tools and walked home. The next weekend, they went back. More people came this time. Some just stopped to say hello. One man in a black cap watched them for a while. He had no phone with him. Then he spoke. "You two fix phones?" he asked. "Yes," said Emma. "We help people." The man smiled. "That's great. I have a shop. It's small, but I need helpers." Emma and Jake looked at each other. "You want us to help in a shop?" Jake asked. "Yes," said the man. "I fix computers and tablets too, but sometimes I get phones. I can teach you more, and you can help me." Emma felt her heart beat fast. "Really?" The man nodded. "Come see the shop next week. Bring your parents. I want them to know." Emma and Jake said yes. They were excited. The next week, they visited the shop. It was full of wires, screens, and boxes. The man showed them how to open a tablet. He gave them gloves and let them try. Emma's mom smiled. "This is good," she said. Jake's dad said, "You can learn a lot here." So, they started helping at the shop every Saturday. They learned new things, how to change batteries, how to clean inside a device, how to fix buttons. The man, Mr. Reed, was kind. He showed them tools they had never seen before. Emma worked slowly and carefully. Jake worked fast and smart. They made a great team. At school, people knew them now. "Hey, phone fixers," kids said. Emma laughed. "That name is going to stick." One day, Mia came to them. Her tablet would not charge. Emma and Jake looked at it. The port was full of dust. Jake cleaned it. Emma held the light. After 10 minutes, it worked. Mia gave them cookies. "Thank you," she said. Emma took one and smiled. Helping is sweet. As the months passed, Emma and Jake got better. They had a drawer full of small tools. They had a shelf with old parts. They had a box for money they saved. They used some of the money to buy more tools. They used some to buy snacks, and they saved the rest. Someday, Emma said, "We can have our own shop." Jake nodded. "Yeah, we can call it Fix It Friends." Emma liked the name. The day her phone first broke, Emma felt sad and lost. But now, that same phone sat in her hand, still working, still strong. She touched the side where the screen had once been broken. "It all started with you," she whispered. Jake heard her. "What did you say?" Emma smiled. "Nothing. Just thinking." They sat outside the shop, watching the sun go down. The sky was orange. People walked by. Some waved. Emma and Jake waved back. They weren't just kids with tools now. They were builders of solutions, helpers, friends, all because of one broken phone.